Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your man Twisted Drifter. Welcome back to another episode here on Rfactor 2. Today, guys, we are going to be checking out the laser scanned version of Sebring International Raceway. This is just released on Friday by Studio 397, and I have to tell you guys, this is by far the best racetrack I've ever driven on in a sim racing game. The level of detail in this track is just amazing. And with this, we are going to be checking out with two different cars today, guys. The Bluebird SSS, this is a early beta mod that was just released on the workshop. Definitely looking forward to seeing what happens with that in the future. Gonna be giving it its first test run today. And then we'll be checking it out with the URD mod of the Ford GT. So without further ado, guys, let's go in real quick. Look at the Bluebird in the workshop, or in the showroom real quick, guys. The Bluebird in the workshop. I know the frame rate is definitely tanking here in this garage here. There's no upgrades we can do as of yet, but if you guys look at this right now, this thing is amazing. This car just looks beautiful. Definitely looks like something that I would love to go and take out on the track. So that's what we're gonna do with this, guys. We're gonna take it out, see what happens. As you guys can see, it is right-hand drive, just like it should be. So this is going to be a fun little thing to drive. Hopefully the physics match its looks. And if you guys want the link to the showroom, it will be in the description box down below, guys. But let's go in real quick, back out of this, and check out the beautiful Sebring International Raceway. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, guys, so here we are at Sebring with the beautiful Datsun. About to go and take her out. Now, the only assist we've got on right now is the auto clutch. So let's go and get into this, guys. Here we go. We do have to go and turn on our HUD, though. That way we can make sure we're not speeding on pit road. Here we go. Pit road speed is 50 miles an hour here. And we are out of pit road, so let's go and get into this, guys. Here we go. The track is definitely bumpy. Definitely do like how it feels. Have ran a couple practice laps here. Still trying to learn the track, so expect some issues here, guys. Possibly some spin outs, but still trying to learn the track a little bit. Oh yeah, yep, definitely right there. Downshifted a little too early there. Gotta run this in third. And as you guys can see, the track looks beautiful. And with each bump, you can feel it in the wheel. Now, we are again on the TMX with the T3PAs and the TH8A shifter, guys. And it just feels amazing. Like, every little bump I can feel through the wheel. And it definitely feels like I'm actually at Sebring. Like, every little bump, every little crack, I can feel it. And that's something that I've never experienced on any other sim with this track, and with a lot of tracks. Like, yeah, there's some laser scan tracks in Assetto, there's laser scan tracks in iRacing, and there's laser scan tracks, I think, in Project Cars, but none of them have felt as good as this does, guys. This here just feels amazing right now. Took that a little bit too wide there. But none of them have felt this good, guys. Like, this track here, as I said, you can feel everything, and it's the most detailed track surface that I've felt in a racing sim. Studio 397 has definitely pushed the limits of what it... Oh, God. Did I mean to go to first there? Studio 397 has definitely pushed the limits of what you can do with a car on, or with a laser scan here. And they've pushed the quality to its limits. And for $10, guys, 10 USD, 9 quid, and 13 Canadian, it's definitely worth it, guys. I know it seems like a steep price for just one track, but for the quality of this, and the fact that it's also laser scanned, and they gotta go and pay for the licensing to get this, yeah, I can see that. I can see it being worth $10. Of course, you also have to realize that they do have a smaller player base, And to go and make more money, they do have to charge a little more. They don't have the player base of Assetto. They do not have the player base of iRacing. So they do have to charge a little bit more to get the quality of the mod. Now this thing only has 4 gears, so we were not able to get out of 4th there. Definitely did not want that to happen there. Should have stayed in 4th a little longer. Something that I will learn, or have noted for the next lap here. And the track, the feel, everything's amazing. And now this car, as I said, the only thing that as I said, guys, this is a early beta mod for this car, and it feels amazing so far. It sounds good. Only thing I can think is maybe add a little bit of grip, and maybe the transmission could use some work. But that's the only thing I can think of at this moment with this Datsun Bluebird. So let's go and head into turn 2 here. Get a little easier on the throttle coming out. Go into 3rd here. Maybe keep a little more grip going through. Now we do have the track a little more. We should be able to do a lap pretty decent here. And we're just gonna do this final lap here with the Datsun, because I don't want to make this video too long. I also want to grab the Ford GT and show you guys what it looks like with a GT car here. And once we get the GT, guys, we will be going a little more into detail about what this laser scan process of this game could mean for the future of Rfactor 2. As well as talk a little bit about the new UI and what else is coming with Rfactor 2. So definitely going to talk a little bit on that. But they have really, as I said, guys, they have pushed the limits of what a track mod can be, or what a track can be quality-wise, and overall push the limits of what a sim actually is overall. And a lot of people think, yeah, iRacing is a sim, and yeah, I mean, iRacing is, but the tire model could definitely use some work, guys. I've raced iRacing, I've done the ovals, I've done the asphalt, road courses a little bit, and the tire model over there can definitely use some work. You ask any Rfactor 2 driver who's left iRacing, they will tell you that the Rfactor 2 tire model is superior. You look on the Rfactor 2 Discord, everybody there will tell you, and like it's just another bonus of Rfactor 2 is that there's no subscription, so you get the better physics, no subscription, and mods to boot. And the best part of Rfactor 2 is the AI. The AI is actually amazing to race against. Now the oval AI, it needs some work. I'm not going to lie about that. But you get a GT3 race going with some LMPs thrown in, a mixed class race, and you will see the AI shine at its best. In the future, I may go and show that off a little bit, let you guys see what's going on with the AI, and see what goes on with there, because with the AI, and when you get to mixed class racing, you will see that the AI will actually go and battle for position, and they will actually, as well as battle for position, they will also, oh god, this turn does not like me in this car. When they're battling for position, they'll also, the LMPs will be able to navigate through the traffic. So as I said, that was going to end it, so we're going to pull her into the pits here. Hopefully you guys do enjoy what you're seeing so far with Sebring here. We are going to, for the GT, darken up the sky a little bit. Go into the sort of almost a nighttime setting, and see what the track looks like there. So I will see you guys when we get back with the GT at dusk. Alright guys, so here we are at Sebring with the Ford GT. The thing is looking beautiful. Definitely gotta love this thing. Now, real quick, before we take it out, we are going to check out Sebring with the trackside cameras, just to take a quick look at it. And take a look at the beauty of that, guys. The track quality is beautiful at night. Cannot wait to go and drive this thing. The lighting looks amazing, and should be a lot of fun. So without further ado, guys, let's get back to the in-car camera here, and take a quick test drive of this. So here we go. Go and start her up. Come on, start. There we go. Turn the headlights on. And here we go, guys. Let's check out Sebring at night. Here we go. Now we do have the traction control turned on just to go and make things a little bit easier here. Let's go and turn this central HUD off. We do have our HUD already on the car. And turn track limiter off. And here we go, guys. We are off. Checking this track out at night. Definitely going to be a much different experience as the track will be cooler as well. But here we go. Oh, okay. Definitely trying to get used to it, guys, at night. This is the first time I've ever driven Sebring at night, except for on Forza. And there the track is lit extremely well, and you don't actually have the dust. So, definitely going to take a bit to get used to here. Gonna have to go basically off track memory. Did cut that corner just a little bit. Not the way I wanted to. Not the way I wanted to take that corner, but the track is looking beautiful, I have to admit. Like, this is just amazing quality, guys. Did not slow down enough for that turn. That turn has always got me everywhere I go. And with some more track practice, I could probably be able to make that turn easier. But it's going to take a while for me to go in, a lot of hot lapping for me to go and finally get that. And we're just being careful for this first lap, trying to relearn it under the lights. And this, like I said, this track just looks amazing. But again, guys, with the future of Rfactor 2, now we're getting some laser scan tracks. This opens up a wide range of possibilities. However, at the same time, it also means that if you are running on a low-end PC and you're running Rfactor 2, you will, if you want to run against AI or run online, you will have to possibly beef up your computer, because I normally don't have any issues running a full field of cars. But just running a full field of cars that I normally run on this track crashes my computer. It just completely freezes it up. And for those who do not know, I am on a GTX 1050, a quad-core i5 with a GTX 1050, 8 gigs of RAM. So that there goes to tell you guys how big of a track this actually is. So, I mean, as you guys can see, we're running a decent frame rate, but that is because I've got the graphics lowered and everything's going like that. But it's definitely, like I said, it's a huge track. It's a 1.3 gigabyte track. So with this track being this huge, and it only being like maybe less than 3 mile track, if I'm not mistaken, guys, it's crazy. And say we get the NoirKane laser scan, that's 12 to 16 miles, and they've got multiple layouts of that. So that scares me at how big that could be. That could be anywhere from 3 to 5, maybe even 7 gigs for one track. And yeah, that's going to be amazing quality, but at the same time, you have to realize that that's going to take a lot longer to load. That's going to eat up some hard drive space, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie on that, but it's definitely going to be a resource hog. So definitely looking forward to it. And I mean, who knows if that's what we're going to get. The next one has been rumored to be another American track, but it could also be rumored, has also been rumored to be a European track. We will see what happens with that. Definitely looking forward to it either way. One track that would be fun to see would be Daytona Road Circuit, just so that we could actually get all 3 variants of Daytona laser scan. Would be nice, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. Would be nice though, as I said. And just like I cannot thank Studio 397 enough, guys. The new UI, the new user interface is still in the works right now. Some great things coming with that. It's ready pretty much, but they're still working on the new competition online section. They're still trying to decide whether or not they want to release those 2 separate or as a pair. So once they decide on that, expect some news on that new UI and definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with that, because I've seen some pictures of it. It looks amazing, and just Studio 397 again stepping up their game. So again, huge thank you to Studio 397 for everything that you have done with this game. It's looking amazing. It's becoming one of the best sims out there. And one final thing before we go, we've got, if you all have heard of Automobilista, I know if you are a simmer, so you've definitely heard about it. Owned by Reza, I think that's how you pronounce it. Reza 18 or Automobilista 2 is coming out soon, and ahead of that game reveal, Reza is partnering up with Studio 397 to bring out a Reza Rfactor 2 bundle. And that could include, they've said, some of their tracks and their cars. So we may be getting some more great content coming to this game. Now, what the DLC for that will cost, I've got no idea. Judging from previous DLCs, I'm going to say anywhere from 15 to 25 bucks. Which, if you think about the quality of Automobilista's cars and tracks, especially if they give us some of the older tracks, that could be a very decent DLC and a very expensive DLC, but at the same time, lots of great content with that, and definitely going to be a game changer for Rfactor 2. And we've got a bunch of new McLarens coming in as well for Rfactor 2. Those will all to the community, so definitely I'm trying to hype it up, get the exposure out there for this game. Hopefully you'll get it good. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel. You want to see more on Rfactor 2, between mod reviews, update feedback, and just more news in general. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Always remember, mental health does matter. Do not be afraid to seek help if you need it. Be sure to follow my personal Twitter, the Born Esports Twitter, and the Born Racing Twitter, all in the description box down below. And we will continue racing here at Sebring, trying to perfect our line, maybe going and getting into some online races in the future, into S197's online night races. And I'll see you all in the next video. Until next time, it is your man Twizt3d, and I'm out.